Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Signals and Shadows. Today, we are diving into a topic that often gets overlooked, not in terms of headlines, but in terms of understanding. Why do people, even smart people, ignore security threats? We have got tools, we have got frameworks, we have got budgets, but sometimes it's the human operating system that breaks down. So today, we unpack the psychology of security, why we ignore threats. Let's start with a basic truth. Security isn't always rational, it's psychological. People don't always act on logic, they act on habit, they act on emotion, and perceived effort. Here are a few cognitive biases that constantly tip us up. Normalcy bias is one of them, wherein we think that it hasn't happened to me yet, so probably I'm safe. Optimism bias. I won't be the one who gets phished. Habituation bias, wherein we say, I've seen this MFA possibly 1,000 times. It must be fine. Then the next one is diffusion of responsibility. Security? Huh, that's the SOC's job, not mine. Think of it like this. In security, we are not just defending system, we are designing for flawed humans. Let's take a real world example of MFA fatigue or push bombing. Here's what happens. An attacker has a user's credential and repeatedly pushes MFA request. Now, the user gets annoyed, maybe because they are in the middle of a meeting, and eventually hits approve just to make it stop. And then access granted. This is not a technical failure, it's a human design failure. We didn't account for how real people would respond under pressure. So what's the fix? Move to a number matching, move to FIDO2 keys or passkeys, right? Designing a friction that works with user, not against them. To take it further, right, how do we fight it back? Not with more and more slided and longer training session. We need to reprogram the behavior layer itself. And here is how the best CISOs are doing it. They embed micro nudges. It's like, giving short prompts inside workflows, a quick nudge in Teams, a visual flag inside an email client, then contextual friction. Instead of blocking action, warning the user why certain action is risky. Then behavioral telemetry. Use Enter ID or Defender to track human risk. Let's say repeat MFA denials, logging from unmanaged devices, users ignore secure file sharing practices, then peer-based cultures. Security champions, gamified awareness campaigns will give you more flexibility to reach the users faster and better. Turn security behavior into team's identity, not only as a corporate construction. And here are four matrices that every CISO should start tracking as well. Percentage of the user bypassing the conditional access prompts, click rate on a simulated phishing, frequency of repeated security offenders, engage with shadow AI policies or secure tool usage guidelines. Because remember, what gets measured gets managed, right? The final thought would be behavioral design is a security control, right? So let me leave you with this thought. The strongest firewall in the world can be undone by one distracted click. If you want real security, we need to become behavioral designer, not just control implementers. This means learning from psychology, not just threat intel. This means nudging, not nagging. It means seeing users not as vulnerabilities, but as a part of the perimeter. Hope this has been insightful. Thank you for tuning in.